Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cool.
Hello, welcome to episode 2 of the Football Manager 20 Pentagon Challenge. We are here with Badovita, and when I last left you off, we drew 1-1. Wasn't a great performance, but feast your eyes to the league table to the left of the screen. That is right, Badovita have won every single game since then, and we're on 37 points. My manager performance is at A+. When I say it's going well, that is an understatement. It has been brilliant. It's been perfect. We'll have a quick run through the fixtures. There's been quite a lot, so I'll try and go through them quickly. So we left you off with 1-1. Then we beat Gele Oya FC, who are in our league. We beat them 3-1, which was comforting because it made me think, all right, maybe SLTB are just a better team and we can now kick on. 1-0, but we absolutely battered them. I'm not even sure they had a shot. It was very convincing. Then a few close games, 3-2 against New Star, 3-1 against Highline, 4-3 against Tiaria Youth, and then back to some more convincing wins, 2-0, 2-0. Then we played Premier League opposition in Negombo Youth in the FA Cup second round, won 3-2, Kamal Silva with a hat-trick, had a brilliant game. Then the fixtures started again, we went back on that cycle, and it was just convincing, it was just pure domination. 3-0 against SLTB, 2-0 against, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name, the old men. 1-0 against New Star, 4-1 against Highline, which is important because they're in second position and we are beating the second best team in the league by that much, so it's definitely good news. 2-0 against Tiaria Youth, 2-1 against Gele Oya FC, and then New Youngs, who I believe, let's just check, are 8th in the Sri Lankan Premier League. So they're not a bad side themselves, and we took them all the way to penalties. It's not going to say here where we lost 10-9. Our keeper missed the penalty that lost us the game. It was hard. I had to come off. I was quite upset about it. But we're here now. We're back into league football. And I just hope that I can show you how just fantastic we've been. Let's take a look at it. Look, we're just dominating all the stats. Kamal Silva, the striker who I told you about in my last game, scored 7 in 13, which doesn't seem like the best return in the world, but he's just burying them, and it's great for us. It's propelled us to the top of the league. I mean, that's more than a goal every other game. 2 assists. You can't complain at that all. Sharing about the FA Cup because he was doing well in that as well. And this young man, Di Fernando. Okay, I'm going to show you his name here. This is why I just call him Fernando, because I do not know how to pronounce that. So if anyone's got a good nickname for him, I think I would appreciate it. It would help me out a lot. He's been fantastic. 16 years old. He just spawned as a generated player. And so we picked him up, and he's our best midfielder by a country mile. But here, if we look here, he's just got injured. He's been out for 9 days, but he's going to be out for 2 to 3 months, which is such a shame because, as you can see here, he's the top performer in the league on average. He's got 6 goals himself from midfield, the most player of the matches, along with Abreu, and I'm pretty sure I saw Kamal Silva had 3 as well. So it's a big loss, but we'll find a way to continue, I am sure, and we're going to do that today against the Police, who I thought were going to be a much better team than they are. They're currently sitting in 4th on 17 points. Oh my goodness, I've only just seen how bad New Star are. They've got 2 points all season. Oof, that's got a sting. But yeah, they're 5 points away from second place, and they are 20 points behind us, so considering these were tipped to finish second, that shows how dominating we've been and just how good we've been. It's not like the clubs don't have players either, like when I checked to see if it was because they had no players or if they'd not signed anyone, but they have signed players. I just think we signed the best ones first. So I'll show you the team that we're going with today. Fernando obviously not going to be in the team. The midfield Fernando, not the backup goalkeeper Fernando. We're sticking with the same system because it's just working at the moment. It's been fantastic. Abreu has also been brilliant. I didn't realise he was such a good player, but he is. He's absolutely fantastic. Silveria is having to fill in at left back because our other left back, Mohamed Fahir, got injured. So he's been filling in there, and that's why he's so tired because we just don't have anyone else to play there. But he's been doing a good job, and I'm subbing him off when we're winning convincingly for Nidia most of the time. Every now and then I bring on Prasanna, but that's only if I'm desperate. So we'll submit the team and we'll get started. Like I said, the league form has been... It's been sensational. It's been unbelievable. We're so good. We're so fluent. It's magical. It's magical. So I'll see you in the game, because I have to change some settings again, because I keep forgetting to do it. Okay, kick-off time. Let's do this. An instant booking from Niran Sekashimura. That's quite impressive. I think the last game out, not the FA Cup game, I actually forgot who we played. That was the closest game we've had, because pretty much every game, the stats have just been so dominating for us, 10, 15 shots above the opponents. But the last game was really even. They might have even had more shots than us and a bit more possession. But for the most part, we've been completely dominating. But it seems to have been quite quiet this game. Not been many highlights, and there was only 2 shots for us in the stats. And Joseph's going to be through on goal here. Cuts inside, does brilliant well, cuts onto his left, hits it with his right. Ooh, hits it to the outside of the post. That was concerning. That's concerning. But we are dominating stats by the looks of things. Stats don't mean everything, but I do think it's a good omen as Pereira whips it into a brew. Can't win the header from Safix Mukira. I can't say that name, I have to say the defender. Oh, he's gone to Sanjuia at the back post. Hits it on the volley. Silveria, filling left back, chips it into Sanjiwa, who hits it first time on the volley. Slots it across goal. Brilliant finish. We'll take another look at that. Looked maybe 12 yards out, 15 yards out. It's headed away from a brew. Silveria picks it up, beats his man, dinks it towards the back post. Oh yeah, he's only about 10 yards out. Sanjiwa, first time volley, just cuts it back across goal. Great finish. That's 1-0. This is what I'm talking about. I wanted to show you a win. I was really concerned we were going to win every single game, and then it came to the live game and we were going to throw it and not be doing as well as we should be. But yeah, we'll take 1-0 at the break. We were also beating these 1-0 last time, and it didn't seem to matter. So I'm not going to get too excited just yet. Going to wait and see what happens. We're not doing very well on possession, which we normally do, which is a bit concerning, but hopefully my concerns mean nothing. It's cleared away to Joseph. He's just got plenty of time to run on the ball. Silveria, what a tackle from Silveria. That was unbelievable defending. If he got past him, he'd have been through on goal. Pass to Pafriana. Oh, tries to cut it across, but it's nowhere near the man and it's intercepted. Silveria tries to win the header, maybe gets a bit onto it, and Fernando comes and takes the ball. Rias picks it up to Silva. It's headed away by Pafrina. Let's get it on the floor, boys. A brew. Oh, he's dink forward to Silva. Headed away by the defender. Joseph is going to be on the ball now. Whips it into the middle to Chintaka. Chintaka to Almaraj. Very long highlight this. Chintaka pings it out to the left. Probably a left winger. Prasonga managed to beat Pereira. It's whipped into Silveria. Silveria takes a poor touch, and Miguera. Oh, Miguera with the gilt-edged chance, and he misses. I'm going to have to think about what I want to do here. I don't know if I should be making a substitute with Silveria making such a poor touch there. Maybe it's his fatigue. Maybe he needs some time off. Only 62 minutes in though. Maybe I'll wait. Oh, he's chipped through to Pafrina, and he hits it straight up Keka. It was offside anyways, but that didn't half make me nervous. I am going to bring off Silveria. That touch did concern me. He might have got an assist, but and defensive midfielder is not having a great game, so we're going to bring on Prasanna as well. Try and shore us up at the back a little bit, because the 2 chances they've had have come from our mistakes, really. So get some fresh legs on. As Nadir whips it into Sanjiwa. Goal scorer gets his head on it, and he puts it in the back corner. Yes! Oh, I was feeling nervous. I have to admit, I was starting to sweat a little bit. But Sanjiwa, with his second of the game, hasn't eighth goal of the season. Got it at the 3rd attempt. Nadir whips it in, gets his head, beats Pafriana to it. Bottom corner. 2-0. We'll take it. Pafriana's having a 5.9. What a shocking game he's having. Yeah, I was getting a little bit nervous, but this is what most of our games have been like. Dominating on shots. We normally better on possession, but not to be today. But it doesn't matter too much. The result's what matters to me. Is it's whipped into Miguera. It's fallen to Joseph, who's had plenty of chances this game, and hits it straight up Keka again. Telling you, if police had been more accurate, This could have been a completely different game. It's cleared away by Mina. Sampath, the highlight isn't over yet. Is it going to go back to the corner man? It is. Joseph. Joseph takes it in, and he's challenged by, I didn't see who that was, might have been a Brew, and wins the foul. Great stuff. I'm going to bring off a Brew, actually. He looks quite tired. We'll bring him on for another Fernando, because we have a million of those. And that's going to be the end of that. Not too much happened this game. Ooh, could be something here. Joseph whips in. It's gone to the back post. Missed header. Good chance again for Police. But again, it's come from one of our mistakes. And I think you can tell why we're conceding so many goals. We're just not defensively very sound. That's going to have to be something I look to address next season, as we're more than likely going to be in the Premier League. I'll say well done, because 2-0 win is a 2-0 win. You can't complain at that. We're continuing the winning streak. At 13 games in a row we've won? Yeah, 13 wins in a row. Let's just take a look at it. Let's just marvel in it. Let's get rid of that, because that upsets me a little bit. Look at it. Absolutely beautiful. It's just been sensational. Get to keep it going now. We'll come back for the Highline game, because as their second, I have a feeling that this is going to be the game that crowns us as champions. And then for the fourth episode, we'll come back for the final game against Police, finish off the season, and show you what my plans are for next season. I'll take a quick last look at the league table. Go to stages. Yeah, scored 32 goals, only conceded 9. It's been just unbelievable. 40 points. There's only 14 games left of the season, so we're looking very, very good for promotion. Please, somebody suggest me a name for my star midfielder who is injured. I can't see him because... Let me get him up for you. 1 second. There he is. Please, somebody give me a nickname for... I'm going to do it. I'm going to say it. Dihikasa Diani Saji Fernando. Because that's a really hard name to say. And calling him D Fernando is just... doesn't sit right with me. I don't enjoy it. I want to have him a name. So that's going to be the end of that. Like I said, we'll come back for the Highline game. Hopefully be crowning ourselves as champions. That game, first bit of silverware. I hope you enjoyed the video. Can't wait to see you next time. See ya.